talk about like what does Philadelphia basketball mean to you?
Philly tough. You gotta get out there. When we on that court, we focus on nothing but getting our respect, making our name being known, and just holding it down for the city. So a lot of our guys now versus the one when we was playing is like they don't know the history, and I think a lot of young kids now fall back, take 2 steps back, I should say, because of not knowing the history. We knew the history of Alvin Williams, Cuttino Mobley, Rasheed Wallace. We knew what the history was, so we knew that it was important for us to try to keep that history as strong as possible. And I think a lot of kids nowadays don't have that foundation to understand where Philly basketball came from and how well respected they are around and throughout different cities. So it's just Philly tough, man. You just gotta be tough out there on that court.
You talked about, now you named some big time names there, Cuttino Mobley, Alvin Williams. These guys are NBA veterans. Like, who are some of the lesser known players maybe during your era or earlier time that don't get enough pub, but were very important in terms of building that Philly basketball culture?
I had a few guys in there. Guys like AO, older guys like him who from the same neighborhood as I am.
Boy AO from North Philly, man, 24th and Somerset. Block 215. Not like one of them guys that was like the basketball camp AAU circuit type guy. I was on the streets. I was playing on the crates on the corner and putting up crates on the gate in the schoolyard. I was just honing my skills right on the block. And we in Project Complex in the south side of Chicago, or we out in the desert in Arizona, or we out in Brazil or Japan. I'm playing with heart, and I'm going at whoever going at me. So if you ain't playing just as hard as me, then you have no chance. I won't back down from nobody. You get that? So if it happened, fam, it just happened, fam.
We got Young in the house.
And he just instilled it by playing. Like AO really didn't talk too much to you about basketball, but when you get on that court, he's showing you more than he gonna tell you. So he's gonna get out there, and you gotta stand up. And he don't care what age you was when we was playing, what grade you was in. You get out on that court in front of him, you gotta man up and you gotta play. So for him, I could say, he did a lot for us too, just by keeping us in the loop and making sure that, saying that you can still go, even if you had them little bumps in the road, still keep pushing. So guys like AO who pushed us and made things happen. A few older guys, but it was just the history. We knew the history, and it was like fight for that history, try to be part of it. And some of us made history and made part of that history. So it's all good.
Philly tough, baby.
Yeah.
So talk about